Number 3, get some training on how to handle adversity.
Yes.
This is another one. I'm just started reading the book, and it's about the seven ways people improve their quality of life. That's really what it was about. I can't think of the entire name of the book, but I'm reading it. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Look. Yeah. So long story short, reading this book, man, I forgot the title name, bro. But in the beginning of the book, he wrote, I wonder if writing this book is even worth it.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm getting a divorce from my wife.
Uh-huh.
My son is on drugs. My business is failing. And I wonder if I should continue to produce this work. That's literally like the first 2 or 3 sentences of the book.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I got this guy that I train at Crunch Fitness. His name's Steve Fear.
Right.
And I was sitting in the locker room, bro. Like had this book in my hand before I even read it. Right. And Steve told me when he walked past, saw the he's like, man, I heard that guy speak. He's like, man, that's a powerful motivational speaker. I'm blank. I wish I had the guy's name. So I had the book in my hand, and I was like, Steve, you read this book? He's like, oh man, I read that book countless of times, and I had the chance to actually meet the man. So to me, I felt like this was destiny, bro. I would not make this up. This is the truth on everything I love, bro. This happened a couple days ago.
Wow.
So I said, Steve, bro, like since you told me that, I was going to glance at the book, but I'm really going to read it since you said that. Because my girlfriend tell me all the time how, a lot of men don't invest in their mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to show her that, shit, I'm one of them men that invest in my mind.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, right.
So I literally started like, I'm going to take this book serious. I say this in the past. Yes, I've read, a couple of books now. But now, man, I got my little highlighter, bro. I'm going through it, highlighting, powerful, different speeches, there's powerful things in this book, and it's helping me in my life, and I just started reading it. So long story short, that book has helped me in a very short period of time to deal with what's hunting me inside.
Right.
The things I'm embarrassed about, the things I'm hurt about, the things that constantly keep me at a bending knee of beating myself up. This book is helping me to realize those things on a man's standpoint, because I love how he started this book off. Is it worth it? Right. Because when we going through anything in life, especially when something new and it's not as welcoming as we thought it would be, sometimes we second guess ourselves. Right. Is it worth it to do this? Right. Is it worth it to stay in this relationship? Is it worth it to stay on this job? Right. Is it worth it for me to keep this homeboy around me? That messed over me. Is it worth it?
Right.
And a lot of times in life, I wish they had a college course how to deal with adversity.
Right. And it's funny that you mentioned that as far as adversity and is it worth it? Because men, we are naturally cost-benefit analysis machines.
There you go with the big ass word.
And everything that we do is the work I'm getting ready to put in going to be worth the outcome.
Real.
Right. So that's even in our personal relationships and friendships. Even if we have a conflict with another man, we're gonna size him up and say, okay, is the situation or is the insult or whatever worth me possibly getting this altercation with the gentleman?
Right.
Even if I can win, do I want to risk? I might lose an arm in the process, or I'm gonna win, but it's gonna be a hard win. Is that hard win worth even the fight? And we'll calculate it real quick, but you know what? Ain't it worth it? Or the violation's so strong, okay, it is. So that's our natural state. But what happens when we're walking towards the path or stuff has just fallen apart? What happens when we don't see the light in the tunnel? How do we still walk, not knowing in the unknown, right? And so that becomes a part of really having almost an excitement of the unknown. Like, I don't know what I'm going to get out of this, but I want curious enough to see, and that's how a lot of success happens. And a lot of success is missed because we didn't take a chance, right?
Man, you talking about something.
Because we didn't see what the benefit was, and we thought the cost was too much. But there are times when you have to, let me just see. Yeah. And you never know what can come of shoot, us knowing each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Randy was came, hey, come visit, I was like, you know what, I don't know him. I ain't going over. You know what I'm saying? None of this would happen. But you know what? I'm curious. Let's find out. Worst case scenario, at least I know. Because I'd rather live my life knowing what it is than wondering what it is.
Man, when you say that, I would rather aim at something and not hit it than to not aim at all.
That's good.
I'd rather try and fail than not try at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At this time in my life, bro, let me tell you something. In the past, man, I was scared of trying. I talk about people that would try and fail, and then let's say the ones that tried and made it. I act like I wanted them to make it the whole life. Oh, good, man, good job. I knew he was gonna make it.
Right.
I'm lying.
Right.
Because when it comes to myself, man, I always second guess myself.
Right.
I used to use money. I used to use money, man, as a guaranteed product to get whatever I wanted, even for people to like me.
Wow.
I use money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when it came to adversity, bro, I did not know how to handle it. I wasn't taught how to manage it. And if somebody next to me would get past adversity, now I'm jealous. And no one taught me how to deal with my jealousy. So now you got grown folks, older, mad at people who made it through a troubling time in their life, and now they jealous. I keep it 100, not to cut you off, my bad. They needed like college courses, how to deal with jealousy, how to deal with adversity, how to deal with success. Because sometimes you'll have your employer that'll promote you. Now you're making more money. They paying you to manage conflict. I learned that from TD Jakes. So a lot of people want the higher paying job. They want the best type of woman they can have in a relationship. The ladies want the best type of man they can have in a relationship. But are you ready to handle the adversity that comes with this next level of progress in your life?
It kind of reminds me of when you buy a high-end car. You got to make sure you can afford the upkeep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do. Because you get a high-end car.
Yeah.
The upkeep costs more too.
Yeah.
And if you can't handle the upkeep, then you don't even need that car. Even if you can afford that one shot.
Man, yeah.
Maybe maintain it.
Right.
And that's gonna cost, those mechanics cost.
Right. When I had my Charger, we linking on this topic for a while. When I had my Charger, I had just got the Charger. I got the one right below the Hemi. Just came out. I just got it. That sucker had like 12 miles on it when I pulled it off the lot. Right. So I had got the car, and I went to go pick up my daughters from daycare at the time. And I was backing up, bro. This is the first day I had the car, bro. I was backing up, and I hit a yellow pole.
Oh my God.
I ain't hit it hard. So I hit the pole like, oh man. So I run to the back of my car, and I wiped the yellow off of it. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to go take the car back to the shop, because they had a part that was like messed up for the manufacturer on the car. So not knowing, I thought I had to come out of pocket for this. So I was like, I got insurance. So, but it was a glitch in the system that said that I was responsible for paying this because I ain't do my warranty, but it's a new cost of warranty come on the car. So when I look at all the numbers, I'm like, man, I'm not about to pay this. But I had to remember the car under warranty, everything's fine. But just then. But if I didn't have insurance, could you handle that adversity? Could you handle that payment? The answer was no.
You know, that's funny. I kind of want to go back for a second when you talked about people being envious of other people's success. But they don't understand all the L's that they took to get there. And people are afraid of L's, which is urban vernacular for losses. But with that, though, you come on a lot of learning experiences. So a lot of times to be successful, you have to go through a lot of failures before you finally get that win. But the important thing about the failure is that you're eliminating what doesn't work. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. That didn't work for me. But now you're narrowing your lane or what works for you and what kind of people work with you well and who you work well with. So you can't be afraid of those losses, because really it's an opportunity to prune or perfect yourself. You're getting rid of unnecessary stuff. You're getting rid of now I know. And it's nice to know what you don't know. You see what I'm saying? So it's nice.
That's real game, right?
It is. It's nice to know. So okay, I didn't know that about myself, or I didn't know that about an individual, or I didn't know that about a corporation or organization. Now that I do know, I'll never have to wonder what it is, because I know what it is. You know what I mean? And I can move on from there. Because you mentioned aiming high. The way I've always viewed it was, don't be afraid to reach the stars. You're starting on Earth. We reach the stars. Because even if you never reach the stars, if you look down from where you started, you may be over a cloud or two. At the end of the day, you may not reach that goal, but you're still higher than where you were. So reach.
Right, and that's real. We can stay on that, but that was a pivotal statement. I got some words, man.
Okay.
I held that one just for you, goddamn.